So, what are we doing today? We're gonna be working with these beehives right here. 5-frame nucs. They're a little bit smaller than your average beehive. We're gonna be shaking all the bees and the queen out of this box. I'm gonna put them into this box. And then we'll put an excluder so the queen can't get back up into this box, but all the worker bees can. And then tomorrow, we'll take this half off, which has the queen, or has no queen in it, my bad. And we're gonna move it to another location, and we're gonna put a queen cell in there. That queen cell, in 2 weeks, will be a fully mature laying queen. And there we go, we got another hive. And we just keep doing that on repeat. First things first, we gotta get the smoker fired up. Don't want the bees all angry. That's never fun. All right, that's good enough. Oh, got a little fire going. Don't want to burn the bee yard down. All right, before we get into them, some essential gear you're gonna need. Never leave home without your bee tool, hive tool, whatever you want to call it. Your gloves, because you don't want to have some big old sausage fingers after working with the bees. And of course, your veil. Keep the bees out of your eyes, out of your nose, all that. Don't want to be looking like Popeye. All right, let's get into them. Check it out, they're bringing in pollen. They're real busy. All right, let's get to work. First things first, a little bit of smoke. Crack it open. I like to start by separating the bottom box and the top box. That way the frames don't stick as much on the bottom. And we just work our way from the edge. Pry one out. And shake. Make sure there's no queen left on there. Just real quick look. And keep going. Just to show you what we got in this top box, so far we got 2 frames of honey and some pollen. And then a frame with some young brood. You can see a larva in there. And another frame of brood. These ones are also pretty young. Yeah, you can see how you tell if the bees are on a nice honey flow. Take the frame and shake it sideways. And it just rains out of there, and you can smell that fresh nectar. It's not honey yet, it's nectar. The bees didn't process it into honey yet, but it's kind of like honey, but more watery. Now that we have all the frames shaken from the top box, we're gonna go ahead, take it off, and I'm gonna go get my excluder. Always check your excluders for holes. As you can see, can't use this one. It's got a big hole in it, so it's junk. I like these metal ones a lot better, but you also got to watch and make sure that the bars aren't bent. If there's a spot where it's bent enough, the queen can fit through there. So just double check that. We know the queen is down here in this bottom box now. We're gonna keep her in there with this queen excluder. She can't fit through these bars. Our worker bees can though. The queen is isolated to the bottom box. Let's reload those frames and let those bees get back to work. Pop the lid back on. So there you go. There's one split down. Tomorrow we take it away to another yard, put a queen cell in there, and we're good to go. We got this one done. Only 60 more to go. finished up. We got them all split. Got the excluders in. All we got to do is come back tomorrow, take them off, bring them to another yard, and put those queen cells in. Took a little while to get them all shook, but we got it done.